to the lore. Whisper, 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 whisper. Today, we're going to be playing one of my favorite games of all time, the Pokemon trading card game. This game is originally for the Game Boy Color. Game Boy, Game Boy, Game Boy, Game Boy, Color, 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 Color. We're going to be going back through memory lane with this game. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to be playing on an emulator with my PS4 controller. Give you a little bit of controller sounds. And don't worry, for any of you Nintendo executives out there, I used to own this game. Actually, I still have the cartridge. I have the Game Boy Color cartridge in a box in my room. So, technically, I'm allowed to play this emulator. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump right in. The music can be a bit jarring at times, so I'm going to do the best I can in the editing process to eliminate or reduce that. What should we call ourselves? I'm going to say, let's go with let's just be known as Lore. That seems about right. Lore is crazy about Pokemon and Pokemon card collecting. That's very true. One day, Lore heard a rumor. The legendary Pokemon cards, the extremely rare and powerful cards held by Pokemon trading card games' greatest players, the Grand Masters, are searching for one to inherit the legend. Dreaming of inheriting the legendary Pokemon cards, Lore visits the Pokemon card researcher, Dr. Mason. Dr. Mason, Dr. Mason, Dr. Mason. Don't worry, he's not a ripoff of Professor Oak or any of that. This is a completely original storyline, I'm sure of it. It's been a few years since I played this, but I'm pretty sure it's very similar to the regular Pokemon games. Oh, why the rush, Lore? What? I should do a different voice from like an old man voice. Oh, why the rush, Lore? What? You want to learn how to play the Pokemon trading card game? So you too finally want to start playing the game. Well, dueling is more fun than just collecting cards. First, you should try playing with a practice deck. Here, I'll give you this deck, and now you need an opponent. Hey, Sam. Play with him for a while. I'm Sean Connery. Yes. Oh, no, this is Sam. Yes, Dr. Mason. Hello, Laura. Okay, let's give it a try. Okie dokie. Hey, Laura, hurry and come here. First, ask Sam the basics of the game. Okay, Laura, what do you want to ask about? So for those of you who are not familiar with Pokemon the trading card game, at least the OG Pokemon trading card game, you have energy. I'm not sure if it works the exact same. I'm sure it does, but I don't know. At least nowadays. So you have energy cards, which power up your Pokemon's abilities, things like that. You have attacking, retreating, evolving Pokemon, using your Pokemon powers, which are like special abilities that your Pokemon can have. Ending your turn, win or loss of a duel, or I have nothing to ask. For the sake of brevity, and because I'm pretty well versed with the original Pokemon trading card game, I'm going to put nothing to ask. Is that all? Yes, it is, Sam. They say that actions speak louder than words, so let's play a game. Since this is your first time, just try to learn the basic steps. I'll be coaching you, so follow my advice. If you don't do as I say, we won't be able to proceed. Well, Doc, that's a little ominous, to say the least. It might be easier if you read the Pokemon trading card game instruction booklet while we play. Oh, that's right. So, especially games back in like the 90s and probably even the early 2000s, a lot of games came with instruction booklets within the case of the game that you purchased. And they used to be very helpful. There's a lot of cool information within those booklets. I miss those, honestly. I miss getting a booklet to go through. Normally, they would have a poster or something inside and all sorts of other useful information. Sometimes they had really cool like pieces of art and things. And now when you buy a game, if you want anything extra like that, normally you have to purchase it for $20 more. And it's called a collector's edition. So, gaming has evolved a lot. I don't have the instruction booklet. I'm sure we can look it up online, but that's okay. We'll pass on that. Practice game. Deck Sam. Sam's practice deck. Since this is just practice, do not shuffle the deck. Okay. Each player will draw 7 cards. Choose a basic Pokemon to place in the arena. Draw 7 cards. Oh, this is Dr. Mason speaking. And get ready for the battle. Choose your active Pokemon. You can only choose basic Pokemon as your active Pokemon. So you can choose either Goldeen or Staryu. For our practice duel, choose Goldeen. Okay, Doc. Goldeen, level 12, was placed in the arena. You may choose up to 5 basic basic Pokemon to place on the bench. Next, put your Pokemon on your bench. You can switch benched Pokemon with your active Pokemon. Again, only basic Pokemon can be placed on your bench. Choose Staryu from your hand and put it there. So you'll notice there's a play button, which is obvious, but then there's this check button. If we push check, this is something similar. I'll try to edit in a picture of, why would I say try? I'll edit in a picture of the actual Staryu card from back then, so you can get an idea of what it looks like in comparison to this Game Boy Color version of the card. And it's pretty similar for the most part. They can only do so much back then. So Staryu has 40 HP and has a 1 water energy attack called Slap, which does 20 damage. That little dot or circle to the right hand side reflects Staryu's rarity. The circle means it's common, diamond means it's uncommon, and a star means it's rare. So this is a pretty cool card. You'll also see that there's a retreat cost on the bottom. That's an asterisk. That is, you can expend 1 energy of any type to bring Staryu back to your bench. And it has a weakness to electricity, which is represented by the lightning bolt. So those attacks would do double damage to Staryu. Pretty cool stuff. I love this. This is bringing back so many memories. It's just a rush nostalgia. Okay. So let's go ahead and listen to the doc and play Staryu. When you have no Pokemon to put on your bench, press the B button to finish. This here is Goldine's evolve form. You can see on the left hand side that it's a up arrow with the number 1, and it says Goldine. So that means Seeking is the evolved form of Goldine. You'll notice it has an array of attacks: Horn Attack and Waterfall. It has the diamond on the right, which is its rarity, so it's uncommon. And that little Vileplume top thing next to it, I believe means it's in the Jungle Collector set. I could be mistaken about that. Placing the prizes. Please place 2 prizes. Coin toss. A coin will be tossed to decide who plays first. If heads, Lure plays first. It's a little Pikachu, 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 Pika, 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 Pikachu. You play first. Lure's turn. Draw 1 card from the deck. You draw water energy. Dr. Mason, to use the attack command, you need to attach energy cards to your Pokemon. Choose cards from the menu and select a water energy card. Next, choose your active Pokemon, Goldine, and press the A button. Then the water energy card will be attached to Goldine. Finally, attack your opponent by selecting an attack command. Choose attack from the menu and select Horn Attack. Now, let's play the game. Okay, so it looks like our opponent has a Machop. Machop, chop, 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 chop. Machop, 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 Machop. I could technically do a check, and I can look at my opponent's play area. And over here, I can look at Machop. And so you can see that Machop has a move called Low Kick. It's a fighting type, and that does 20 damage. Machop also has 50 HP, which is represented by the little circles you see just above it, above its picture. Each one of those circles is a 10 hit point counter. Back when I used to play tournaments in person at Toys R Us, we would have these little, they were kind of like marbles but cut in half. They might already have an official name, but they were like damage tokens or damage counters. They were really smooth rock like things that reminded me of marbles or smooth rocks, I guess. Polished rocks, if you will. And you would place them on the different Pokemon whenever they had different types of damage. You had certain colors represented certain things. And so that is what's represented by those circles above. Okay, let's go ahead and attack. Oh, we can't yet. We need to put a water energy on Goldeen first. There we go. Now Goldeen has a water energy. We can go ahead and attack with Horn Attack, which does 10 damage. Machop took 10 damage, so you see how that damage counter, one of them got filled up. So now you know Machop has 10 damage done to it. Okay, so they attached a fighting energy to their Machop, and they're using Low Kick, so that's going to hurt quite a bit. Goldeen's now down to half health. It's Lore's turn. I drew another water energy. Your Goldeen's gonna get knocked out. Jeez, Dr. Mason. Let's evolve it. Choose Seeking from your hand and attach it to Goldeen to evolve it. Its HP increases from 40 to 70. Your Seeking doesn't have enough energy to use Waterfall. You need to attach a Psychic Energy card to Seeking. The asterisk means any energy card. Now you can use Waterfall. Keep the water energy card for the other Pokemon. Now let's attack your opponent with Seeking's Waterfall. Now let's play the game. Thank you, Dr. Mason. Alright, let's listen to the doc. Let's play this Psychic Energy card on Goldeen. And then let's grab ourselves Seeking. And attach Seeking to Goldeen to evolve it. Now we mean business. Business, 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 business. Let's go ahead and attack Machop with Waterfall. And we get that pretty cool animation. Sam's turn. Sam placed Rattata on the bench. Attached a fighting energy to Rattata. And Machop's using another Low Kick on me. Okay. I drew another water energy. Seeking's got enough energy, so you don't need to attach any more. Attach energy cards to your benched Pokemon to get them ready for battle. Attach a water energy card to your bench Staryu. Next, select the attack command. Machop has 10 HP left. Seeking's Horn Attack will be Seeking's Horn Attack will be enough to knock out Machop. Now choose Seeking's Horn Attack. Now Machop's HP is 0. When you knock out the defending Pokemon, you can pick up a prize. Now let's play the game. Okay, so Dr. Mason wants us to take a water energy and place it onto Staryu, like so. And now we can go ahead and do an attack on Machop with a Horn Attack. Because Dr. Mason apparently doesn't believe in overkill. Alright, Machop has been knocked out, and Lore will draw one prize. What do you know? It's another water energy. Sam placed a Rattata level 9. Sam's turn. Uh-oh. Rattata evolved into Raticate. And they attached a lightning energy onto Raticate. And now they're going to use a bite attack. Oof. Seeking is hanging in there, but it's on the brink of being knocked out. I drew a Drowsy level 12. Oh, here's Dr. Mason. When all your Pokemon are knocked out, and there are no Pokemon on your bench, you lose the game. Put Drowsy, the basic Pokemon you just drew, on your bench. Attach a water card to Drowsy to get it ready to attack. Choose your active Seeking and attack your opponent with Waterfall. Now let's play the game. Alright, so let's check out Drowsy real quick. So they have two different attacks. They have Pound, which is a colorless energy card attack. And then we have Confuse Ray, which requires 2 psychic energies. I'm curious, what does Confuse Ray do? Here we go. Flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon is now confused. Confused. That's a pretty cool thing. Oh, I didn't realize if we cycle through, we actually read the description of the Pokemon. That's pretty neat. So Drowsy puts enemies to sleep, then eats their dreams. Occasionally gets sick from eating bad dreams. Oh, Drowsy. You are adorable. Okay, so let's go ahead and put a water energy onto Drowsy, or else Dr. Mason will get very upset. And now we shall attack Raticate with Waterfall. I just have to say, I know I mentioned it before, but I really appreciate the pixel art that went into this game. Obviously it's well aged, to say the least, but it's not the best pixel art in the world. But for its time, I think like 98-ish, 97 maybe. It's really pleasant, and you could tell that there was a lot of work that went into trying to capture side, and they're really passionate about it, and so I know there's a lot of work that goes in. Okay, so now we have a lightning energy that was attached to Eradicate, and it's using a bite attack on us, which is going to knock us out. Goodbye, Seeking. Return to your Pokeball now. Alright, so Sam drew a prize. Now we're even. Dr. Mason, choose a benched Pokemon to replace your knocked out Pokemon. You now have Drowsy and Staryu on your bench. Choose Staryu as the active Pokemon for this practice duel. Here, press select to check Pokemon data, or data, however I would pronounce it as Dr. Mason. It is important to know your cards and the status of your Pokemon. Now let's play the game. So he said if I press select, oh yeah, look at that. Pretty cool. So Dr. Mason wants us to play Staryu. And we drew a potion. Staryu evolves into STARMIE. Let's get Staryu ready to use STARMIE's attack command when it evolves into STARMIE. Choose the water energy card from your hand and attach it to Staryu. Attack your opponent with Staryu Slap. Now let's play the game. Okay, so the doctor wants us to place a water energy card onto Staryu, and he's anticipating STARMIE, which means I think that he rigged this practice duel by placing cards in certain orders, which, in my opinion, gives me a super unfair advantage, Doctor. So Staryu will now use Slap, and Eradicate takes 20 damage. Eradicate is now looking rough. They now place Machop on the bench, and they place a fighting energy token on Machop. Fighting energy card, rather. But wait, Eradicate retreated to the bench. And now they're using the Machop's low kick. That was a good move. Okay, it's now Lore's turn. You drew another Seeking. I think the doctor messed up the order of the cards I would draw. Now, recover Staryu with a trainer card. Choose Potion from your hand. Now let's get ready to evolve it to STARMIE. Also, attach a water energy card to Staryu. Attack your opponent with Staryu Slap to end your turn. Now let's play the game. Okay. So they want us to use a potion on Staryu, which allows us to recover 20 health. And then they want us to put another water energy onto Staryu for a total of 3 of them. And then they want us to slap Machop right in the mouth. Pow. Machop took 20 damage and has 30 hit points remaining. They placed a fighting energy on Machop. Machop used low kick once again to deal 20 damage. And now I think, yep, there's STARMIE in all of its glory. Now you have finally drawn a STARMIE card. Choose STARMIE from your hand and use it to evolve Staryu. you've already attached enough energy to use Star Freeze. Attack your opponent with STARMIE Star Freeze. Try saying that 5 times fast. Now, let's play the game. Alrighty. Whoops. So if we check on STARMIE, we could see its beautiful artwork, but also get to see it has Recover and Star Freeze. Recover allows us to discard 1 energy card from STARMIE and remove all damage counters. That's pretty good. And then Star Freeze allows us to flip a coin, and if heads, the defending Pokemon is now paralyzed. STARMIE is considered a mysterious Pokemon. Its central core glows with the 7 colors of the rainbow. Some people value this core as a gem. Oh, that's a little dark. I forgot old school Pokemon used to be kind of dark, now that I think about it, in certain aspects. Like, there's that theory that Lieutenant Surge, or rather that there was a Pokemon war, because Lieutenant Surge fought in a war, and electric Pokemon saved his life on the battlefield. So that must mean Pokemon and man fought together, right? They might have fought against one another as well. Okay, so Staryu evolved into STARMIE. And now Dr. Mason wants us to do Star Freeze. And Star Freeze is not enough to knock out Machop, but if we paralyze it, then it's pretty much game over. I also believe Dr. Mason loaded this Pokemon coin in our favor as well. Machop took 20 damage. They attached another fighting energy to Machop, possibly looking to evolve it, but they did not do anything. Sam has pretty much thrown in the towel at this point. And we drew another water energy card. Here's Dr. Mason. Now Machop has only 10 HP left. Let's finish the battle. Attack with STARMIE Star Freeze. You've knocked out your opponent. Pick up the last prize. Lore is the winner. Now let's play the game. Alright. This is it. It's victory time. Let's just flip it for fun. Oh, we paralyzed him again anyway. Sorry, Sam. I guess it's time for you to get good, as they say. GG's. Lore took all the prizes. Decision. Lore is the winner. Basically, this is how the Pokemon trading card game is played. It's a game in which you try to knock out as many of your opponent's Pokemon as there are prizes. That's the gist of it. If you don't understand something, talk to Sam. It might be helpful to practice again too. This time was just practice, so I had you follow everything I said. But there are other styles of play, so try them out by choosing normal duel. Now then, let's build your deck. Did you bring your cards? Lore handed his cards to Dr. Mason. Let me add some of my own cards to yours. Now, Lore, what kind of deck do you want? I believe this is the choose your Pokemon kind of event. Please select the deck you want. Alright guys, so we have a big decision to make. Big decisions, just like our friend Bob Ross likes to say. We can either choose Charmander and Friends, Squirtle and Friends, or Bulbasaur and Friends. I was a big fan of Charmander as a child. I just liked the idea that he eventually grew into Charizard, who was a dragon. I'm leaning towards that, but I'm also very keen on Squirtle as well. I really do like the evolutionary tree of Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise. I think Blastoise looks pretty awesome with two giant hydro cannons coming out of his shell, or their shell. And Bulbasaur has a cool evolutionary tree as well. Though Venusaur is my least favorite of the three fully evolved forms. Oh man, this is a tough decision. I'm going to go with the Squirtle and Friends deck, just because Charmander feels too mainstream. A Squirtle and Friends deck? Yes. Okay, a Squirtle and Friends deck. He should say it is, but he doesn't. Here are the remaining cards. Lore received a Squirtle and Friends deck. Lore received 30 cards. You should duel with many different people. Why don't you go to one of the card clubs? There are many people playing at the clubs. Collect new cards and try building a new deck. Awesome. It's pretty cool, right? Let's take a quick look at our Squirtle and Friends deck. So we have 12 water types. We have 2 Squirtles, 1 Wartortle, and 1 Blastoise. Let's look at Blastoise here. Oh, that's awesome looking. So that's like, okay, so here's the Squirtle card. And there's Wartortle. And then there's Blastoise. It looks like that's a holographic version of Blastoise. And you can see on the right hand side how it has the star, which symbolizes that it is a rare card. Blastoise also has a Pokemon power. As often as you like during your turn before your attack, you may attach one water energy card to one of your water Pokemon. This doesn't use up your one energy card attachment for the turn. And that's called a Rain Dance. This is also part of Rain Dance. This power can't be used if Blastoise is asleep, confused, or paralyzed. Hydro Pump. It only takes 3 water energy. Does 40 damage plus 10 more damage for each water energy attached to Blastoise, but not used to pay for this attack's energy cost. You can't add more than 20 damage in this way. And finally, it says a brutal Pokemon with pressurized water jets on its shell. They are used for high-speed tackles. And Blastoise has 100 HP. And it's a shellfish Pokemon. One thing I don't like about Blastoise, about the Pokemon in general, is the sizes that they attribute to them. For example, I think Blastoise should be way taller than 5'3". I mean, I stand at 6'2", So if I'm way taller than Blastoise, I don't feel like it's as imposing as it really should be. I don't know. If Blastoise was like 8 feet tall, then you're like, whoa, okay, now this is a serious Pokemon. So in my mind, Blastoise is like 8 to 9 feet tall, and that's how I'm gonna keep that. We also have Seal, Dugong, Goldeen, Seeking, Staryu, Starmie, and Lapras. I don't remember if the cards themselves, like for Blastoise and Lapras, have that star print in the background, or if these are in fact holographic versions in-game. I think that's the case. We also have 5 fighting Pokemon. We have Machop, Machoke, Geodude, and Hitmonchan. And we have 6 psychic Pokemon, a weird mix so far. We have Abra, Kadabra, Ghastly, and Hunter. And then we have 4 normal type Pokemon. We have 2 Rattatas, 1 Raticate, and 1 Meowth. When I was a kid, Rattata, I used to call Rattata. Hey look, it's Rattata. I don't know why I did that, but it always reminds me of that. We have a couple of trainer cards, and then we have some energy cards. I don't know how I feel about the weird mix we got going on here. It doesn't seem to... I don't think it would jive as easily as it might, but we'll try it out. We won't modify a single thing. We will leave the deck as is and try playing a couple of duels with it like that. However, that of course will be on the next episode. So I think we go to our diary. We hit save. Yes, we want to write in our diary. There we go. So this will be a continuing series. I'll try to get maybe 1 episode a week, or something like that. Depends on the reception of the episode as well. If there's a bunch of comments saying I hate this game and stuff, then obviously I probably won't make the episodes as much, but hopefully you guys like this, and if you do, please let me know in the comments. Please drop a like, share, and subscribe so you get more episodes like this and other videos I do as well. I'm definitely starting to put together a bit of a schedule for these videos on the side. I'm trying to come up maybe with some themes or things like that, such as like a mini Motors Monday, for example. I'm still not sure exactly what I want to do in that regards yet, but I definitely want to go ahead and take this channel to the next level. So thank you guys so much for all your support and your kindness. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope that you have yourself a fantastic morning, or afternoon, or evening. And most importantly, my friends, I hope that you sleep well. Sleep well, sleep well, sleep well, sleep well, sleep well, sleep well. Sleep, 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 sleep. Think about Dr. Mason. Think about me. Slowly reading to you the description of every Pokemon card. I'm Dr. Mason. Remember how Staryu slapped Machop in the mouth? Remember that? Remember. Good night, everyone.